Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Cooper Bebo, playing, as you can see, Halibut. I don't know much about this game. I'm going in pretty blind as usual. For those who've seen my videos in the past, I like to just play other people's games, offer feedback from a creative's perspective. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm no master myself, but here we go. I'm gonna watch this here, and I'll quiet up for now. Just gonna interject, it looks pretty cool so far. I like the visual style. I like the music a lot. I know it's not similar, but the characters sort of remind me of Team America. Yeah, I know they're not the same, but I guess since there's no narrating, I can just keep talking if I want to. This better not be another Metroidvania. I guess I seem to only get Metroidvanias on my channel.
I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
But only last month, it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
My guess is this is an adventure game. Like always, I don't do any investigating before I go in. I like to be
foul of the
blind.
end-user insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
I like that the characters actually have, like, paint. It looks like they're, like, what is it, ceramic? Is that the material I'm thinking of? But they have, like, parts of paint on their face missing and, like, details. And the clothes actually look like... I don't know how you would do that artistically, but the clothes actually look like the fake doll-type clothes. I don't even know how you would achieve that look without it just looking like clothes, but they definitely nailed it. These look like those little figurines I've seen. And this guy's arms are shiny. Interesting. Yeah, I like the visual style. Let's see. Okay, so a really basic looking menu system here. Just gonna go through and see if there's anything worthwhile. HDR. I don't even know if I have this on my monitor, but I'm gonna. my PC monitor is actually pretty terrible. Well, not terrible, but I'll leave this off just in case. Graphics. Can I go to ultra? Let's go high. Depth of field. I like. Sorry, I'm just appreciating the look.
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant... Because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
Oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything...
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
Freedom!
I'm undecided on
We
the
reluctantly interrupt your daily business for an important
voice acting.
for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
Yeah, I love the look of the characters. They're all very unique
There
looking.
you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
This has such a British TV show vibe to it. Let's see if I can explore anywhere. My head sort of disappears. Oh, there's some weird... Yeah, I don't know. I'm always kind of sad in a sense that... Oh yeah, my guy has a lot of... Maybe I don't like that motion blur. It's kind of weird. I'm going to turn that off. That looks bizarre. I'll put it to medium. It's still kind of there.
Mr. Halibut, you'll... Yes, and only home.
Okay.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility.
I was going to say, I feel...
Every time I
One
need
sec.
you, Harold, it's something else. I can't handle your shenanigans while we're...
I know.
This must have an underlying cause. I remember when you were still in school and your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like you've never snapped out of that daydream.
The visuals are so cool. Every time I see a distinct visual style, I always wish I could just make my own game in their world.
Daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, the idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being only boring people.
I'm sorry, Professor. I'm sorry, Professor.
Little double dialogue there. The tube. Yeah, I was gonna say that I almost wish I grew up on adventure games and these types of games, and I used to love them, but I've now that I'm older, I feel like I don't have the patience for them anymore, unfortunately. So I'm... Where am I going here? All water? Oh, I'm already in the all water district. Like I kind of wish this was just a... I wish there was combat in a weird way. I wish there or some kind of action. I don't really have the patience anymore for... Oh, there's my run button. She's going to 2E? Is that where she went? Agora Arcade Lab District. I think. Where did she go? Is there a journal or something? No. I don't know. So am I on 2E or did she go to the...
Location is not accessible via your permission slip. Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
I just picked a random one. Did I miss where she said she was going? Am I even supposed to be following her? I don't know.
But
There she
Harold,
is.
I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in, extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again. And they never... This time it really was an honest... Plus, there was this woman...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Oh,
You seem to have waylaid your... It really is a wonder you get anything done.
Ah, thanks, Professor.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added... And I don't want to have to remind...
Oh, thanks. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the For Selection button.
Okay.
The upper right of the pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right? Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight, and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to... And I'll see you at the Agora...
How do I... It got stuck there. I couldn't move anything for a bit. So, clean the filter station. Moreau told me to clean the filter station, like always. Feed the fish. Optional tasks. I can't go down there. Add-ons. It's kind of an interesting UI. Don't know what these mean. Oh, nice. That was weird. The button went off the screen. Huh. Some of the buttons don't work. I will say that. The UI seems a little broken in a sense. Alright, what are my thoughts so far? I don't know. You probably can't hear it, but there is a very good kind of minimalist ambient score so far that I really like in the game. The music is good. And the visual style, the diverse look unique looking characters. They actually look kind of like real people. We're not playing... Everyone doesn't look like a Hollywood star, you know? They all look like kind of real, everyday people. Those are my highlights so far. Critiques, I would say... I don't have a good grasp on the world yet, and I'm sure that's coming, but I don't really know the relationship. Like, who was that? Was that his mom or someone? Did I miss that? I may have missed it, but I don't know who that older woman was. And I don't know what I think even of my character yet. But I wish I had already developed a sense of, you know, I wish he was charming or has done something that makes me want to be him, or like want to play as him. Because right now I don't really have any opinion on him. All right, so I'm supposed to feed the fish.
Drat. It's out of food.
This guy sounds so much like
about this.
that Daniel guy on Twitch. Ask Cyrus about the food. Where did she go? What was the other thing I had to do? Clean the filter station. Cy is the guy. Who's Cyrus? Maybe he'll be in the lounge. No.
Ah, Harold.
Oh, see.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ash. Got any idea how?
Yeah, I think it's...
Should still be good for watching the...
You're really gonna watch that? I'll just announce another 2 prize.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal or something.
Bye, Chris.
See you later.
You're not the guy I'm looking for. You're not Cyrus. This is such a small lounge. Filtration. So I gotta clean the filtration. There's a little tentacle there. It's hard to see where the doors are. Wait, what? I don't know what this is, and I can't seem to escape it. I can't exit this screen. I'm stuck in here and I don't know what I'm doing. This is the only red one. Is that cleaning? I don't know what that was about.
Clean as a whistle again.
Okay, so I did that. To do... Feed the fish. So I need to find Psy. Oh cool, my little journal there was updated a bit. Alright. So my quest continues to find Psy the guy. I will say the visual style is pretty much the main thing keeping me going in this game at the moment. I do find it kind of directionless. Maybe that's intentional. But I don't really understand
Hey, son.
anything. Here we go.
Hey, Harold. What's going?
Just doing my... trying to clean the fish and
Super. How are the fishies doing?
they're swimming away. But there's no food.
Ah, lovely. I've been wondering if, even fish blood, the slow-release phosphates and not... But we don't want to hurt a fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish?
Oh, yes. Must have just thought about it.
You make the fish food?
Oh, I do. I'm working on a new...
I mean...
It's not just about taste. You want their gills to function optimally, and their pigments to express as...
Sai. New fish food would be great, I'm sure.
Well, I'll get right on... Yeah, I think I have a test batch. You should try some too.
I'll let you know what they think.
Yeah, the voice acting isn't terrible,
Oh, did you see that?
but it's
Was
not
that
the
fish
greatest.
real?
Oh, I'm not
And I
sure.
feel like in an adventure
I mean,
game with such
even if it
strong
wasn't, their methods are getting way more
focus on
sophisticated
characters,
lately.
Yeah.
they might... I don't
I
know.
kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as... Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah.
Yes, on all those little flyers. And what did that fish message mean?
I get...
Didn't it say...
Ooh, like they've...
Maybe they think the ocean is...
It's got some Wes Anderson vibes too, right? Anyone else see that? Especially these kind of the whole side, the straight on side to side thing going on here. Very, very Zissou-esque. All right, so where was that here? By the way, my name is Cooper Bebo. I'm a writer, actor, and producer of film, television, and video games.
Little fishy?
I make...
Okay, hair... Scanning... All tasks completed. Enjoyment evaluation. Energy levels deep. Next destination.
I make videos like this every other Wednesday, so 2 weeks from today there will be another video where I play indie games and just share my feedback on them. And every other Monday, on the opposing Mondays, I upload devlogs on my own indie game called Billy Saves the World. So if you want to check that out, like and subscribe on my channel so you can get notified when I publish new videos. You can go to Steam right now and wishlist my game, Billy Saves the World, if you'd like as well. I've got some movie projects in the works as well. I'm auditioning for all the usual TV shows and movies you know about. And in between those, I like to just steep myself in games and movies, so that's what I'm doing with this one. Oh wait, no, I think the elevator thing is over here, right? So I'm going to the arcade.
Ah, why isn't this... I suppose the ticket reactivation is still...
So does that mean I have to walk there? Completed. Yeah. Feel free to check out my Patreon as well. It's patreon.com/CooperBebo, my name. I do a monthly podcast there where I talk about all the games I play and the movies I watch. I have a free blog you can subscribe to as well. So please feel free to do that. Where did he say the lounge? Where am I going? TV in the lounge. Oh, that was that place I was already at. It's hard to talk and play at the same time. Hey, where are you going? Go back in there. What's he doing? I didn't even notice this was a thing. Just wanted to leave.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Be my guest.
What kind of lounge is this?
I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castlechock.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castlechock, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure. Makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buonanotte, Chris.
Buonanotte, Harold.
I've got to look up who the voice is, because he sounds so much like that Daniel DNS guy on Twitch, who's hilarious, by the way.
Everyone, please remember the tube system will for the night. Get snug, not stranded.
I don't know, what do you guys think of this game so far? Comment below. Do you like it? Are you an adventure game fan? Is it too slow for you? The direction is amazing. I think they're really nailing the look and feel of what they're going for really well.
What a day. I could do with a day. All this running back and forth for people. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down.
Hey Siri, how many years is 18,251? Hey Siri, how many years is 18,251 days? $51.92 years. Okay. Alright, so something crazy is going to happen now, right?
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready...
Sure. I didn't notice her arm.
Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. Do you remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate I think they've picked up some influences from outer space. Take a look through the microscope.
Just remind me exactly how...
Harold, this will be the last time You need to open the hat. Now, activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf.
What? Activate the switch next to the what?
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right? Bring it to the microscope and insert it into the hatch. Et voila! Check the microscope and finally you'll see what I mean. The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For...
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to... Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between... I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock...
But if we're not going to be able to catch one...
You could start it. You and I both know that guy some... And then...
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really...
Yes, you did.
I kind of wish something massive happened, like you know, a story. If you're looking at this from a story perspective, like a movie or a video, anything, a video game as well, I kind of think the hook should have happened by now. Like, I feel like they're relying really heavily on the visual style, but I kind of wish something big happened already or like right away, because I need that hook that makes my brain go, okay, I kind of want to keep playing. I want to keep walking around slowly in this world to see what happens next, but I don't really have the urge to go search for the blue rock because I just don't care yet enough. But maybe that's just me. Maybe my brain is just not maybe I'm not patient enough. What about you guys? Would you guys keep playing? Would you be curious to see what this blue rock is?
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a...
Sure thing.
Just ask him, how are the
Oh...
Yes, I could ask him myself, but...
I just did stop.
It's complicated. We go back a long way, especially on matters of categorization. Not that he ever saw fit to deliver... I just mean, Cyrus has his stubborn phases.
Okay, say no more.
Actually, Harold, no. Run along now.
Okay. So is that like a side quest? I'm getting pretty close to turning this off, probably. Is there a way to save? Because I might come back to it. I just think that's enough for one sit through. All right, through the power of editing, a week has passed, and I'm now continuing my playthrough of Harold Halibut, an adventure game. If I remember correctly, I would say it's a little slow-paced. Nothing has quite truly gripped me story-wise as to why I want to keep playing, but I will nonetheless keep playing. What was I doing here? Is there a way to check? Oh, right, this thing. So, to-dos. Message for Cyrus. Moreau wants me to ask Cyrus how are the details coming along. Not sure why she can't text him, but she should be at the energy district. All right, a little fuzzy on where these things were. I believe I talked to Cyrus already. So that's zooming in. How do I run? There we go. So I need to go to the energy district.
Destination selected.
It's a cool world.
Pleasant journey and
I think that's what I surmised the first time I played it. I kind of liked the world and the characters.
exit the tube. Thank you on behalf of the All Water Corporation for choosing to travel with us today.
Inspecting. No contaminants detected.
I just didn't feel very connected with the narrative yet, and it had been like, you know, almost an hour. I think within an hour you need to give the player something juicy to be like, all right, I gotta find out what happens. I need to know what happens here, and I don't think I've received that yet. It's a little slow starting. It's a slow burn. Is it Cyrus?
Hello, Cy. How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this filigree. Oh, it's good you're here.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of... It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with technology. Anyway, see if you and your screwdriver can get this printer its third dimension back. You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel.
The front panel or all of the panels? Do I have to do everything? This is a bit... I don't know if I like this. That's a bit monotonous.
Something happened then. Keep going.
Things like this always remind me of like children's, like those little activities you give babies. Like when a baby's trying to learn what shapes are, you give them like a box with like a star and a square and a circle, and they have to put the blocks in. It just seems like such a tedious thing for a grown person to do. Like it's not, obviously it's not challenging. It's not even necessarily meant to be challenging. It's just like a thing to do. I don't like that. I don't like when that happens in games. It just feels like why? Like there's so many screws. Do I have to do those bottom ones? Yeah. Like why do they making me do all these screws? Unless it's for a joke, then it would be worth it. Like at the very end, if he's like, you know what? Do I see that hole? Is this a hole?
Ah! Oh, I'm sorry, Harold. I couldn't resist.
Ow! Ow! Cy, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Moreau asked me to ask you.
Oh, just...
Huh. Is it? Anyway.
So it was for a joke, I guess, essentially, but I wish it was something like, you do all that, and then he's like, oh, that's right, we didn't need to do that at all. Can you please put that back up for me? Like, something like that. But, you know, that was something. That was something. So is that it for that? So I need to go to Agora, Tommy's General. So I've already been to Tommy's General Store. I just need to go back there.
Harold,
What is it, Si?
could you take Mar...
Nice. Is it just gonna be...
No, nothing like that.
So?
Oh. Just tell her procedure smeeger and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good... I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly?
Jeez. Back in the days we were both part, she was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent... She called it a healthy distrust for calcified, but all it did was stop us ever getting...
So, you just...
Precisely. But it was... I mean, we respected each other's work, but... And I guess neither of us would...
So, what did you decide about the...
That's not important. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent...
Okay.
She'll know what I'm...
Okay.
A lot of back and forth. I don't really find that too intriguing, personally. I know I'm being a little hard on these games, but...
Welcome. Please submit to a gentle disinfecting.
I'm trying to think, like, if you are... I think I touched upon this in my previous playthrough, but, like, if you're a huge adventure game fan, I'm sure you're probably used to slow burns and slow starting and kind of being patient. I've kind of I used to love adventure games, but I stopped playing them because I just got a little... I don't know, the gameplay just became a little outdated in my opinion in terms of, like, I want more control and agency over what I do, and I don't know, the whole pacing of adventure games is kind of... I just kind of grew out of it, and so maybe these games aren't for me. If you're an adventure game fan, maybe you're gonna love this, and it won't bother you that it's kind of slow starting. For me personally, I could be into these kind of games still if, you know, in particular, if this one was a bit more
for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for
intriguing
the future
right
of
off the
humanity.
bat.
Harold, good timing. You can explain things to the...
Harold, and yourself.
Major. I'm just past... Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this.
Hey, I'm not diminutive. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I should have known you'd be wrapped.
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority?
What? No.
If I find out you're a...
Not me. Major.
And how would you know unless you're in...
I just meant... I mean, if you just relax.
Relax?
I didn't say that.
Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold?
Mine! I'm Felix. Will you be a witness?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be...
I haven't witnessed anything to...
Damn it! Then the case is in...
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with...
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, mate. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the... Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And...
Oh no, Felix.
Harold, leave this... Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change...
But, Major...
That's right, Harold. No, you're right.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure, I expect you to be a positive... Come on, spit it!
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you... Now, Felix... Where is Felix?
Oh no. Felix?
Harold!
That was probably my favorite interaction of the game so far, even though it was a little confusing and a touch sloppy. It was at least interesting. I don't like when games give you a choice of what to say, and then when you click the thing of that you want to say, the guy ends up saying something different. Like I said, he's just a kid, something like that, and instead, when you click that, your guy actually ends up saying, relax, man. Like, I wouldn't have said relax in that instance. It's kind of an annoying little quirk.
Hello, Mr. Secretary.
You must be thinking of my brother,
Oh, sorry. There are just 3.
Well now, 3 of it.
Oh,
Yes, he remembers it all.
remember? Okay.
Anyway, welcome to the... Would you like to partake?
Oh, sure. Wait.
Certainly. The raffle is a generous gesture of frivolity.
What are the prizes?
Well, there's a long list of... The full list can be perused at your leisure on the All-Water...
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll just spin her up. Looks like...
But yeah, I also can't remember if I did know. Was Felix something that happened in my first playthrough? I already forgot. I don't think I remembered knowing what he was up to. I also don't remember being here ever. I thought I was supposed to go to the Agora arcade to talk to this guy. Oh wait, where'd it go? Yeah. Maybe I haven't been here. I thought I had been to the general store, but I guess not. Oh, maybe that was the garden I was at. Yeah, I think it was a garden. I like this book that they fill out as you play the game. Kind of a cool insight to the mind of the character you're playing. Alright, so where's the general store? Supplies. There it is.
There's the blue rock. Where's Tommy when you need...
Okay, so I need that blue rock, right? Whoops. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, missed the gem. The perspective's a bit weird. It's hard to judge where you're going there. Did I have this? Am I starting over now? I can't tell. Yeah, I am. So. Rapid fly zone force. Rapid force fly zone. Another one. Notice. Didn't seem like I touched that. Well, all right. What am I doing here?
Oh, hey, Rob.
Harold.
Is everything...
The tube route to the school is...
Oh, annoying.
That's not...
Oh?
Kids. All the time. They're just hanging...
Oh, dear. But isn't that what this place is for? Kinda? Oh. Good luck.
Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to just keep talking to people or if I should go back to Moreau.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Harold. How about that?
Yeah.
It sure was. I'm just happy you're...
The jog?
Chris promised me he'd be... Now we've really got a job.
I think I'll pass.
No one's... But why don't you keep me company?
Okay, that I can...
It's a bit slow, what with the tube to the utility district be... Not work.
I hope it's... Good thing you have the arcades to jog around.
Yep, and Chris can't get to the... So at least we'll have... That young man is...
Why do I... Oh, hey, Chris.
Last to arrive, first...
Harold, won't you stay?
Yeah, venga, Harold. You can't leave. Jog, team. Jog.
Come on, Harold.
Guys. Go on.
Jog.
With I thought I was fit.
I think...
Fine. How'd you both keep so fit?
Oh, you know me, Harold. Gotta keep up my reputation for same...
Healthy body, healthy mind. That's what keeps me going. Gotta set a good example for those lazy
Have you got any tips?
Just keep... You never know when you'll have to slow down.
Alrighty. I think I got a message from, Moreau here. Someone put graffiti on the wall. It's an eyesore. Please clean it off. Clean up. Secretary number 70 with the Nicholas, fourth brother. See, I just keep... I don't know, man. I keep getting all these little tasks, but I don't quite understand... Like, I haven't really been given an overarching why yet. Like, why am I playing this game right now? Why do I want to keep playing? I don't quite know. It doesn't even seem like I'm, like, about to discover something. It just seems like very menial, everyday tasks. Like, I don't really feel like I want to speak to these people. I'm just gonna keep maybe staying focused on the main quest and see what happens. Maybe Tommy's in here, I don't know.
Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alan.
Do you think everything sounds exciting?
Well, that new boy thing and all.
Hey, Tom.
There
I
we
don't
go.
suppose you'll be back in the shop soon? Or, I mean...
Oh, no, what do you...
It's just that filter... that have come from the filter...
Shh, quiet! Don't be mentioning Filter Frankie! You know that every piece of my inventory is legally obtained, or legally found, right?
Right, sure. That's why I'm here. To legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants.
You sure you don't want me to come?
It's fine. I've got this gut feeling that my beautiful angel wife don't care about me no more.
Oh.
No, I know I'm oversharing again. Tommy, you gotta stop oversharing. Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna... Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note, that's all. She's been spending so much time with that beautiful chunk of marble. You know, the guy in the silk robe and the...
Bridget. Okay. Wait, where was that? Energy district. Aren't I in the energy district? I think so.
You're cool. So be cool all of the... So you see, and if you just watch this... Harold! If it... Wait, are you sure? Oh, never mind.
Hello.
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high comp...
Oh, well, I'm not really qualified.
Nonsense. Just what?
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again?
Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself. Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses.
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
That was a good joke.
Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart. Slippy's means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippy's means social responsibility. The Slipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows Slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell. Well, what did you think?
There were lots of things, and...
See?
Great! So glad you agree.
That's not at all what I
was just going...
trying to say there.
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe experience. It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system.
Is that... do I have to...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis with the ski to recreate the most lifelike experience.
That sounds... but I...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural.
All right.
Oh, Harold, you were really blown away by it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there. Ha! I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so. I'd really better go.
Sure, but just so you know, if you're interested, for every
Gotta dash.
Okay, Harold. Be skiing ya.
So I need to find Bridget. This is the guy she's always talking to, I guess, right? This guy. Who's this?
Oh, not.
Hey!
Not too How about...
I'm super...
Oh, cool.
It was just nobody on apart from.
Wow.
Stick around, and you'll find out.
Oh, nice.
All of it, Harold. All. It's gonna be a wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't have much to comment on, to be honest. At the moment.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you.
I might just use this as an extended cut for premium members.
Thank you for traveling with all water.
Taste the disinfectant. Inspecting. Inspecting.
Oh, there he is again.
Oh, there's Bridget. And Chris? What are they doing in there? I can't hear them, but seems like Bridget is pretty it looks like she... It's unacceptable. Tommy would realize. It's just not... Ooh, Chris is replying. Maybe you're right. It could go so wrong. Anyway, we should get back before... Now I wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes.
Can I get in here? So do I go tell Tommy that now, or...
Please halt for your construction.
But yeah, it just feels like I'm running back and forth so far.
All water.
I really wish I felt connected with a main quest overall. I don't feel super pulled in a direction right now to figure something out.
We know you enjoyed traveling with all water.
And because the game is so slow by nature, like everything moves slowly, everyone talks slowly, it just makes it feel even more slow. This run is slow.
Hey, Zoom. What do you know about Filter Frankie?
Filter Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but I went...
Non-news. It's her off.
I know, but it's more...
What?
It looked totally professional. Just, Senorita...
What? What? There's no way he knows enough. If I still had my...
Tommy, I'm sure it's not like...
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this...
Tommy, hey, don't...
And you're in on this with me now, Harold. You did the right thing bringing...
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign. Think, you know, see... But maybe this whole time I should have been showing her...
I'll bet she knows.
You're absolutely right. Tonight, make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of my... A sign to blind that...
I mean, I'm not sure...
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. Will you help? Knew I could
This would be a funny... If I had a better grasp answer yet, because I haven't really been given a firm, like, grasp on the overall story yet, and it's been over an hour of gameplay.
I'm gonna go freshen up a little. Might even put on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for...
I don't want to have to go back. Is it gonna make me walk all the way there?
My dear Bridget.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend much time together. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you, please, Bridget, will you let me back?
Tommy, of course I love you, and I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you... I saw you working so hard on your new sign, and I...
Couldn't tell me...
Oh, the ship's facing some issues with the energy. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Ha! No way we've got an energy problem here.
That was it? No helping Tinnerbomb with his spray tan?
That was it. No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy.
I love you.
Thank you for your help, Harry. I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a
Oh, no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about it.
Inform who? Alright, well, it's okay, because I gotta go back to her anyway and deliver the message, so I got two things to tell her now. This demo is too long.
Harold! Got
Oh.
Zoodle. Pleased to make... So, it's from He says there's something he wants to show you and...
Oh. I mean, and...
I don't know. My work here...
Thanks.
Lots of just vagueness in this game, hey? Like, tell someone this message, but I won't tell you what it's about. Tell you this, I won't tell you what it's about.
All water compliments you on your choice of destination.
Alright, hopefully I'll speak to Moreau and she will say something really interesting, leave on a cliffhanger, and the demo will end.
Water. We get you where you're going.
Oh wait, this is not where I want to go. What is it, the lab district?
Travel in style with all water.
What is that, a Saddleback Hillstream Loach in the bottom right corner?
Journey for some reason. Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
Oops. I'm trying to go down, there we go.
Fedorans. Tube system closing for the night. Please attend to the necessary.
Alright, let's chat, Moreau.
Get home safe.
Professor, you're not going to believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
The blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost it?
It was stolen from Tommy's store.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. Oh, and I also...
Out with it, then.
He says...
Hi.
Yeah, just...
He's a sly one sometimes.
What's him?
Oh, don't... I've got to think of a comeback. I mean...
What should we...
We?
Madam CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new boy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
Earth? Have you reverse dated the transmission?
Here we go, is this the big news?
It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left. Things would have been pretty rock bottom back there by then.
Hey Siri, what's 2102
Here, what was
minus
important enough for them
126?
to call after us. Maybe it was a final farewell, huh? I hope it's nothing too awkward.
Okay,
They left in
I'll send a
1970
copy via...
They left in 1976,
Just say to
apparently.
me, I've got a 1205.
But Mom, it's only...
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
This is to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whoever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this.
Johnston! Cut the damn line! You're live!
What?
Professor?
It was hard.
It's the first message from Earth.
Certainly in my lifetime, at least. I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
What do you think it means?
It means that the fact Allwater haven't shared it publicly, they're thinking about how to turn it...
What if...
Don't be paranoid. What reason or authority would... Still, even if they had planned to share...
Gosh, that message... Maybe they've got information for us about our...
Well, what could... If we presuppose... Yes? Oh, it's you. Yes? No. Indubitable. Fine. What? 15%? Okay, sure. Harold, I want you to come with me.
Huh? To where? What? Who was that?
Why? It was the CEO of Allwater Corp, of course, asking me to jump.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold, indeed. Well, she even unlocked our tube tickets for emergency night travel.
But why? What does she want with us?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Come on, let's not keep Her Highness...
Okay. It's a little intriguing, a little bit. Please end the demo. Ah.
Crisis control. We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First move advantage and get this working for us, not against us. Yes, come in, come in, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence. Sorry, where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee?
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence. Professor, would you like to sit?
No, thank you. I prefer to stand.
Oh, a woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate Communique incident, we've been forced to move up the schedule. It's imperative we deliver some good news about the start procedure.
It won't let me skip any of this dialogue or like go faster.
To that effect, Professor. And you there, I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubting his thoroughness.
Professor, please. It would do this old heart good to know that you were keeping a watchful eye on him. Or maybe your, protege here could do it.
I'll hang out with... watch Cy. Sure.
If it makes you happy, Madame CEO, we'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Great. Music to my ears. Thank you both. You've done Allwater and the ship a great service. We're ready. Go live and stay on schedule. It's my privilege to announce to you all today that our new boy program has already proven an unmitigated success. We present to you now the full and unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our lifetimes. Now, before the message plays, I'd like to take a moment to reiterate just how proud we should all be of progress on the new start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter future for us all. Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the Allwater Corporation.
This is, to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time. We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort, way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or, I mean, even better, the comforting, warm embrace of a lovely, habitable new planet. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together down here. The sparrows calmed down and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you gotta be pretty careful around water. But by and large, we're back on track. Survived. Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
Okay. That's sort of what I suspected. Where did she go? Left really quickly.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
Was that? I didn't even get to choose. Was that on purpose?
You've arrived. Have you checked your pockets before leaving?
I didn't,
Forward destinations are now offline for the night. Please return to your homestay. All-water wishes you... Destination decided. Enjoy the view. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
Alright, let's talk to Moreau. She quitting?
Hey, Professor. Oh, are those the new teacups?
Come and see for yourself.
Oh, I promise I ordered them.
Harold, just look.
Ooh. Okay. I've been playing, I don't know how long this video, the second part was, but I feel like I played for what, an hour and a half? That's a feature film worth of time, and I feel like so little actually happened. It was a lot of just running back and forth. I realize that is kind of what an adventure game is, but I really do think they could have paced that out a lot better and kind of... Well, I don't know. I'm speaking as someone who gets very impatient with adventure games. If you're a huge adventure game fan, like I said before, maybe you don't mind that very slow burn, but to me it was very dry, almost, it was very, like, too slow. And then the cliffhanger, kind of cool aha moment there, it wasn't that interesting to me. I don't know. I'm not super intrigued to find out who the Lightkeepers are. The Earth stuff was kind of interesting, but not enough. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one. I do think, like I said, if you're a fan of adventure games, you'll probably find this one to be intriguing. I don't think I will be picking this one up. Maybe I'll wait to see some reviews to see if the storyline is worth it or not. But as of right now, too slow for me. Too slow. I'm sorry. Love the characters, love the look, the style, the world. Actually playing it felt too slow as well. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back in 2 weeks with another indie game I'll be playing and trying to offer some creative or some constructive feedback from a creative perspective. And of course, every other Monday I upload videos of my indie game called Billy Saves the World. If you want to check that out, please wishlist it on Steam. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and tune in. There's a new video every week. Until the next one, goodbye. Thanks for watching the video. My name is Cooper Bebo. I'm an actor, writer, producer of film, television, and video games. This video was brought to you by my Premium Plus members of my Patreon. Go there now. You can sign up for free, get access to my premium blog. I also do a monthly podcast right here where I talk about all my projects, catch everybody up, and just talk about whatever I feel like. Go to my Discord, it's free. I post a bunch of stuff on my projects as well, including Billy Saves the World, a bunch of behind the scenes videos and all this kind of stuff. There's also a special section for paying members as well, where you can talk about whatever you feel like, books, movies, music. It's just mostly myself right now talking to myself, but please check it out. And while you're at it, go to Steam, head to Billy Saves the World page, and give it a wish list. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching again. Goodbye.